Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Home Story Cup. It's going to be Elazer versus Ryung in one heck of a TVZ on Ultralove. A great map for macro games, dude. Top right, it's going to be Elazer. Bottom left, it's going to be Ryung. We're going to ×2 this sucker to start us off just because we know what's going on here in the early stages of a TVZ. Extractor tricking to get a 15 hatch down is Elazer. Fairly standard these days, especially since the last patch where 275 minerals will get you a hatchery. Talking a little bit too fast for my own good, and this ×2. Barracks coming up inside the main base. It is not going to be a proxy. Extractor timing, refinery timing means it's going to be a Reaper expand. Pool coming down early. Hatchery coming up early, but other than that, everything is A-okay, you guys. A-all-right. Production tab, I guess, we could have down instead of the units tab. Anyway, there's the expand. Blind opening, by the way. Ryung is not going pool first, but Elazer, or rather, Elazer's not going pool first. Ryung does not know that, though. He's going to go ahead and try to scout out with Le Reaper, but tap that like button if you're excited to see what's going on in a TVZ featuring Elazer and Ryung. Korea versus Poland here. Third base does get down. That's huge from Elazer. Now, is Elazer as good as other Zerg players in the world right now? No. But he's pretty good. Like, I'm not hating on Elazer here. I'm just not sure he can really do as well as somebody like Serral can or Rogue, but come on. Who else is on that list? Well, Raynor and Darkar, obviously, and maybe Shin. Maybe Shin's on that list. He's playing pretty well, too. Hero's honestly killing it in current Pro League-style events, right? No official Premier events are announced for 2025, and we might not get any, which would make me very sad, but there are all these other little cups going around, right? As a Roach Horn comes in from Elazer. No real surprise there. Hellions too, blah, blah, blah. Third base from Ryung. We know how this is going. But, yeah, there are all these other events going on where, yeah, like, Hero is definitely fighting against Shin, and he's fighting against Serral, and he's playing really well in this other stuff. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8... 10 drones go down the YOLO. Hellions getting the work that you want them to get if they're going to get it here and die, which that was the plan the whole time from Ryung. Roach is out. Couldn't quite save it. Cloak Banshee's on the follow-up here for our Terran player. Got Hellions, got Marines. Everything's fine. We'll go back to ×2 speed because we're not getting anything out here until Banshees are running around. Lair getting fired up. Spore Crawlers coming in at about 5 minutes. Loving that. From Elazer, taking it seriously, the concept of and the potential of Cloaked Banshees. Getting in here and causing him some problems. Third base there from Ryung. Banshee, double Banshee, Cloak Banshee, slowing it down. Here we go. Cloak Banshee. Do they want to reveal their cloak? If you see two Banshees, you assume they have cloak, right? Make an assumption at least. You don't want to kill these roaches. You want to go after drones. They're a lot easier to kill. They're going to do a lot more damage. Losing those drones, more pain to the Zerg player, especially the ones on gas. Nice. All three on gas get sniped out. Transferring drone gets sniped out. You're most vulnerable as a worker when you're transferring between bases, yeah? And on the outside of these bases. Ooh, sniping the Roach Warren, but yeah, not with these queens here, not with an Overseer finishing up, not with the Spore providing detection as well. So not bad. 4 kills on that Banshee, 2 kills on that one. They're sharing relatively well. Very fast hive, though. 6-minute hive from Elazer. Fourth base coming in at 6 bases too. Got a handful of roaches, 12 roaches, and 65 workers, and a hive is coming in. Inspirational macro here from Elazer in this game. Really makes me want to play better in the games that I play out at twitch.tv/Falcon Paladin every week. Team stuff. Really fun. Drones transferring down to the aforementioned fourth base. Banshees hunting, hunting, hunting. Generating some extra energy for another cloaking run later. Labbot 1X continues to, I guess, do microscope inspections of stuff on this map and is sitting on creep, recognizing, yes, there's creep here. Oh, there's no creep. Oh, there's creep pushing out here. That's good information to have. Siege tanks, recognizing if your enemy is making roaches, siege tanks are great. Changeling found and subsequently murdered. Not sure why these Marines are unloading here, but this creep spread is awesome. Look at this creep. Like, it is so incredible. I mean, it's gone now. But it forced a scan to be burned instead of a mule, which is a huge win. Roaches trying to poke up this way. No, says Siege Tank and Marine. Definitely not. Income tab. Ugh. Wait, do we not have that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, favoring Elazer quite heavily right now. Roach Ravager taking a tank shot and 2 Banshees and like, oh, disgusting. Corrosive Bile, get him. Get the Banshees. No, all right. Ultralisk Cavern, not great against Banshees or Siege Tanks either. Vipers, yes. Abducts for both, good. Parasitic Bomb, good for the flying stuff. Ryung, 163 supply, says, it's 8 minutes. It is well beyond the normal time for me to move out and try to take this guy down. We'll bring Hellbats to the party. That changeling sees everything. 4 Ultralisks all the way at 8:15. The Elazer's like, I didn't make Banelings. Help! I don't have the splash damage I need until those Ultras pop. Hold on a second. Blinding Cloud helping a lot. Immensely. Thank you, Viper. Take all the energy you need from that hatchery. It would be dead if you weren't here anyway. Dude, this is like skin of his teeth stuff from Elazer. He managed to pull it off, though. He's got Ultras. Chitinous Plating takes a minute. It's getting researched. Fine. Ryung landing a 4th base. Down here at about a 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock style position. However you want to call it on this map, you can do. I'll allow it. Falcon is nice that way. Yeah. Okay, so the Ultras should be able to push, right? They push friendly units out of the way so they can get to the front. I love it. The Ultralisks getting on top of the Siege Tanks. Ultras taking a lot of damage. They don't have the Chitinous Plating yet. And if you kite them well enough, you can take them down. The Ultras, yeah, Ultra bails out of it. Picks up, boosts into the main base with the remainder of these guys. Going to heal up a little bit. Then give them a stim. Take out the Spore before the medevac dies. Good job getting the medevac out of there, Ryung. Excellent, excellent job. This is one heck of a match, dude. Oh, also quick plug for Soup Live events. Well, we'll get to that in a minute here when it's a little bit slower. 3rd base, full evacuation, attack on. Hold on. Oh, he calls down mules to snipe and trap the Ultralisk so he can kill it. Are you kidding me? He's chasing Elazer home. What a killer move. The drop on the other side is getting shut down, but dude, he calls down mules to trap the Ultra so it can't retreat. Oh, sniped a Banshee with a Corrosive Bile. Oh, Elazer. One good trick deserves another, I guess. Wow. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that play before. You can't use force fields to trap Ultras because they break them. It's insane. Look at these Ultras. Even with Chitinous Plating, man. They're dying. Anabolic Synthesis would be nice. He's working on it. These guys are overstimmed. If they could take a single swipe. I believe Ultras were given a buff in the last couple patches to where they're better at chasing and hitting stuff when they're chasing it. Instead of chase, 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 swing and miss. They should get a hit now. Yeah, these guys are veterans. They're all going to die over here. 2 kills on that guy. I mean, he's not dead yet. He's back down to the 3rd. No, don't lose medevac to Spore. Okay, good. Great. Look at this Ultra count. I'm going to take out their aggression, getting rid of some of this debris over here. I'm fine with it. Roach doesn't get dragged into Liberator Circle. How do you deal with Ultras? Marauders, Ghosts with Snipe. Liberator Circles are really good against Ultralisks too. Changeling comes in to see what's what. Says, there's actually not much here. Probably take it down with a nice Corrosive Bile on this one Liberator and everything else dies. Trying to set up a bit of a wall to keep those Ultralisks out of there, right? Ultras, +2 Carapace and Chitinous Plating. They're almost at the full 7. Wait, it is 7 now, right? I forget. Because they changed it from 8 to 7, back to 8, back to 7. They've messed with Ultralisk. Total armor, nice. Fungal, a lot. Oh, the Fungals. And the follow-up and the pickup as soon as the Fungal wears off. These guys the same dudes from the main base? I bet they are. They're dead now, but good efforts. Gentlemen. Oh, he knocks down the debris. Wait. Did he kill some stuff with that? Hold on. Look at this trap that he sets up. He knocks down most of the HP on that cooling tower. Okay, it gets fungled right in the face, which is terrible. Medevac dies there. These guys are out. They get picked up. They pick up as much as they can. They retreat. They come over this way. And then... Look. And... Bam! I think he got a roach with that? Dude, Ryung is doing some sick moves today. I might give this an epic tag, just for the 2 moves we've seen from Ryung already. One amazing TVZ on the docket for you on this Sunday. Anyway, I'm doing Soup Live events. It's a little mini tournament, right? Best of 5, 2 best of 5s, and then a best of 7 finals with 4 participants. Players like Hero, players like, you know, Dark's been there before. We had a lot of stats back in the day. I mean, we're getting players like Shin all up in the mix here, too. Gumio's played for us. It's me and Laughing Games. I'll put a link in the description to his Soup Live page. It's a redesigned streaming website. It's way better than the old Africa site. So check it out, man. Check out Soup Live. Give it a follow. Every couple of weeks, we've got a StarCraft 2 event going out there. Come say hey to Falcon Paladin. Come say hey to Laughing Games as we dual cast live high level StarCraft, right? We've had Elazer before. We've had Solar a bunch of times. We've had Ryung in the house too. So if you're liking this stuff, check out Soup Live. Link in the description, okay? All right, Falcon says thanks. Back with the Ultralisk. Blinding Cloud. Snipes going down. Blinding Cloud on the Ultralisk himself. Ow. Big time hits there. I mean, it knocks his attack range to 1, but his attack range is 0, so he's actually okay with that. Ultra's getting on top of a sensor tower. Fine. It does go down. Ultra's getting sniped. Again, Ultras are not good in this matchup, but cleaves. Big, massive cleaves on these guys. 6 more Ultras on the way. Elazer is trying to make Ultralisks work in TVZ. It's a tough ask against a good Terran player. Like, for example, Clem or Maru. Or someone who's not quite as good like Ryung. We'll see if it works against Ryung, shall we? But Elazer's got all the tools, man. He's working on Adrenal for his Lings. He's working on that +3 melee attack for his Ultras and his Lings. And any Banelings he decides to make, but all the gas seems to be going towards Ultralisks instead of Banelings, which I can... I empathize with that. I get it. Problem is these guys run, right? Either they're kiting you with great skill and precision, or they're picking up and running away, in which case your ground army can't do anything about that because they don't shoot up. Expanding to the corners. Elazer already has the top left. Bottom right is now coming for him. Ryung probably wants to shut that down. Really surprised Elazer's not here. Oh, he is. He's working on it. So every base on the map's been taken, but this left side 10 o'clocker. This top left base is probably going to die too. Zerg army in position to save it. Not so much. Maybe they can. No, they can't. Blinding Cloud can, though. No, the hatch does die. Wow, good target firing there from Ryung. Getting out of the Blinding Cloud. And sniping it. Losing pretty much everything in the meantime. Like 3 Marines and 1 Marauder died, it looks like. At the end of the day, high-sec auto-tracking is coming in. Advanced Ballistics getting researched for Ryung. 32 Banelings get fired up. Okay, so the man is planning a little bit of Baneling stuff, which I can definitely agree with. Look at this Ravager stuck in no man's land. Help me, he says. There it is. Banelings are here. Have you seen any Banelings today? No, says Ryung. That's weird. Are you prepared for Banelings? Nuke in production. Stop everything. Ryung is building a nuke. I mean, the man has 2 Ghost Academies anyway. Might as well, right? Expanding to aforementioned 10 o'clock base. Love that from Ryung. Every base on the map is in the process of being taken or has been taken. Yeah, you can Baneling this. Yeah, he leaves the Banelings because you can lift off. Trying to Corrosive Bile down this thing. Probably not going to happen. Look at this ghost. Ghosts. There's a lot of ghosts. Only 9, but it feels like a million. Bottom right base gets sniped. Fungal on the counterattack. You can't lift and run, but the Ultralisk dies anyway. Dude, Burrowed Infestor trying to make something happen here, too. No scans revealing it. Spores getting some hits off against these medevacs, getting killed by the Marauders. And it is income favoring a bunch of both of these players here. Nuke at the top left. Nuke at the top left. Might kill one drone, possibly. Which... it's pretty, but it only killed one drone. In conjunction with the other ones down here that died, though. That's nice. Planetary dead! Once again, reducing the army on planetaries to 2 from 3 seems just illogical to me. Utterly illogical to me, man. Do not understand it at all. He's trying to EMP these infestors and get them. Or just murder them. That works, too. All 3 infestors straight up die way better than just EMPing them. Ghosts dead for it, though. That's a pretty good trade, I'd say, from Elazer. SCV's long distance mining from the 10 o'clock. Siege tanks are firing on this position, though. It's like, hey, if you kill our SCVs, you're going to die. Look at that Corrosive Bile. Immediately takes down both as they start to set up. Those Liberators started to set up. Corrosive Biles were launched. Incredible awareness there from Elazer and quick response time, too. This Liberator's had a great time. 7 kills on her. Maybe some of the drone kills actually in that 6 number on the left side belong to her as well. Entirely possible. More ghosts, more liberators, more upgrades for ground and air plating. Vehicle and air plating, rather, as well as air attacks coming in. Might as well. We've got 3-3 on everything else at the moment. Makes a lot of sense. Banelings ready to go. Got a lot of Banelings. Lot of Banelings. And oh, you did break the lock on. Got a single Ravager there. Good retreat. One of the things they changed in the last couple patches is the ability to retreat and break lock-on snipes. It doesn't extend forever anymore, which was, yeah, that was always crazy to watch like a lurker running for its life from a ghost like right here, and it gets sniped all the way up here. And you're like, okay, well. That kind of sucks. Changelings got some information, and then they died. That's usually the life of a changeling, though. They're okay with it. Bottom right base. Going to town. Ling's Bane's clearing it out. You do not get this hatchery. Too much Zerg here. Also, cloaked ghosts getting surrounded. Pick them up! That is a bunch of dead ghosts, man. That is 12 ultras down. 7 ghosts have died. 4 infestors and 4 vipers as far as the deaths of the spellcaster today. 21,000 to 18,000 resources lost. Guess who has more? You're not surprised by that. But, you know, Elazer, more bases. These corner bases technically belong to him, even if he's not really allowed to have them for a huge amount of time. 44 Banelings. Dude, Elazer, for not making any Banelings the first, like, 10 minutes of the game, he's really falling in love with his Banelings. I love that Ultralist trapped in here by the Banes. It's like, oh, finally, we can move. Yeah, it said Ultras can push friendly units out of the way if they're attacking, but not Baneling cocoons, apparently. Ooh, doesn't like that position at all. Out of the question. Not happening. Ultralove, this little blueberry of... I don't know. Is letting off blue stuff. Attacking in the bottom right. Not enough to get through and take that planetary down. Attacking the top left. That hatchery looks like it might die, but no. And a nuke here. Weird place for a nuke. I guess he assumed the Zerg player would come down this way and try to get a surround on that army, but he didn't. I assume Elazer saw the nuke dot and just didn't do it. He decides to make a deep attack into this planetary. Enough Banelings to choke a donkey, man. I don't think that makes any sense. Planetary down once again. I don't know why they had their armor reduced. I've never seen a planetary that I thought was too hard to kill. Corrosive Biles taking out Liberators, but the question is, can the Terran player survive this kind of a thing? And he can. He's got a bank. He's got additional command centers to replace there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nuke in the bottom right. The nukes have not exactly killed much today, as one can know. That hatch top left down. Ooh, he's nuking it as well. Ooh, nothing dies. This one gonna kill. Oh, maybe this Ultra. Hold on. Hold on. Killed the egg. Got a bit of a refund there. Oh, Ghost finished off the hatchery. Finished off the hatch. No. Bah, Ghost death sound so dramatic as always. 2 more nukes in production. Let's go. Man, this reminds me of an amazing TVZ I posted between Innovation and Serral back in 2018 or so, maybe 2017 or so, and man, Innovation just was launching and raining down nukes on Serral for about 45 minutes. It was Nuketown USA, maybe the most nukes I've ever seen in a game that I've ever cast. So if you want a link to that, let me know. I do read everyone's comment, especially because hardly any comments are coming onto the channel lately, but that's fine. I love StarCraft 2. I'm going to be casting it until the end of time. StarCraft forever, man. Yeah, this base is alive. This is getting an epic tag. I don't even... This is such a crazy game. I love it. I thought we would get a good even match between these two players. And it seems like we have, right? Both players maxed out. Both players have banks. Elazer's is bigger. Snipes and pops the hatch. Bottom right base dies again. It's going to be hard to hold these. This base, top left, getting popped. And by popped, I mean it's popping up instead of popping down. And immediately gets nuked. That ghost does not get picked up at all because we're double nuking, friends. Oh, that would have been an amazing nuke if it was there. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, canceled it. Sad. Big nuke, top left. Fine, I guess. Face smashing in here and then deciding better of it is Elazer falling back. More double nuke in production. Ryung is having a wonderful time with the nuclear missiles. +2 attack. Coming in for the air for Ryung. Big fan. Big, big, big fan of this constant nuke production. I wish he had maybe a couple more Ghost Academies, but you know, bottom right side base canceled again. It's gonna come down to how much money Elazer can build or can get out of these corner bases, right? Because he is mining here. Some of these patches are fairly low. Like, he's putting work into it. He has enough money to rebuild this hatch, but he's like, should I bother? I'm having existential dread about taking this bottom right-hand base again. Hiya! Elazer's back, everybody, and Elazer's retreating again, everybody. He doesn't like this setup, which he probably shouldn't. Right, he's butting up against this command center, this orbital. He's getting funneled into liberator circles. It's not great. Tries to kill the orbital, tries to kill the sensor tower. Decides not to... The repair is too good. There, the bottom right base. Nice fungal ultra combo. Snipe on one of the infestors, and the Ultralove goes down. I feel like Ultras should be more tanky for what they are. They cost a lot. They're tier 3, dude. Tier 3 units should not be that squishy, but tis the nature, I guess. Right? Carriers are squishy against corruptors. Thors are squishy against, you know, cracklings, for example. No more ghosts for you, Elazer. All right, having a lot of success down this right side. Overseers flying into missile turrets. Baneling bust again on a planetary. Just trading out. More SCVs die. I don't know that Ryung needs that many more SCVs, though, right? And then the counterattack. Guess what's going to die again? The top left base. How many hatcheries have died? Somehow, only 5. I feel like there have been about 15, but 5 have died, including cancels, which cancels I would say were at 7 or 8. For a more reasonable estimation here. And retaking the top left. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday and a great 2025, by the way. Things are good here. As another attack. The Elazer's putting all the pressure on. And this is kind of, I think, what Ryung wants, right? He wants to just defend for the most part and then poke out and kill these corner bases as necessary. And that's about it. That's all he wants to do. Orbital down. And top left base dead again. Yeah, 2025's going great. My son, who plays the clarinet already, decided he wants to learn the saxophone too, which is pretty close, right? It makes sense. But my daughter's been learning piano for a couple of years, and now she wants to play the cello. So she's been learning cello recently. So, I mean, there's a lot of musical blood in my family. like a lot. So it makes sense, but man, all I would do is play the trumpet and sing in choir. Really, I mean, I guess that's two things too. Fair enough. You know, kids a lot of the time are a lot like we are this base. In a lot of trouble again. Another this nuke that's going to hit a Zergling. Ready? Nope. 2 Zerglings! Nuketown, USA is trying to cross the bile down. I don't know what that was. Ghost dead. Infestor burrowed, ready to pounce as necessary. Continuing to mine bottom right. Top left getting replanted again. Infestor really skirting it here. He wants this group. Is it enough to go for the fungal there? Not so much. A transfuse on this base would be so good, but Elazer's at the stage of the game where he has so many hatcheries, he doesn't need to inject anymore. Like, once you have 8 hatcheries, injecting doesn't make much of a difference. So that's why he only has 2 queens. It allows him to have a bigger army supply and more drones. Not that he really needs a lot of drones with only 2 bases mining, or 3 bases mining anyway. Also biling his own stuff a little bit there as a laser, but fungal on the ghosts. Shutting down their... Oh, nice pickup there. Shutting down their snipes and making it so they can't get picked up or run while they are in the green goop. Another attack from a laser. Cracklings trying to get in. They decide to pull away. Dude, there's like a siege tank here. Okay, 2. You can take down 2 siege tanks with your 10 cracklings. Dude, come on. Come on. Top left base not coming back in. A Liberator with 8 kills. Lording over that top left location. Resources lost, 57,000 to 42. When you get to 60,000 resources lost, that's when a game starts getting epic. That's when the losses have really mounted and really added up. Good transfuse on the Ultra. 2 queens that remain on this map. 3 queens that remain on this map. Sending one down to transfuse this hatch would be nice, but it's too late for that. It is too late to apologize. And another hatch dies. That is 8. I'm guessing Ravagers? Yeah, Ravagers took care of that Liberator, and a re-expand top left again. Ultra walks into just death, but he kills a single siege tank, so I mean, hey, you know, you go down killing a siege tank, that's nice. I feel like Elazer's making some good progress on these assaults. I do. Like some really, really nice progress. But I don't know. I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know, but I've been told. The laser's heart is full of gold. The laser's heart is full of gold. So Ryung's at a maxed out supply. Elazer's at 127 with not enough minerals to really do much. I think Ryung might have just played the defend game well enough to win from here. Yeah? Looking at it, the way it's standing, he just needed Elazer to throw himself into the meat grinder of ghosts and siege tanks and liberators and marines and marauders enough that we bleed off the Zerg for any excess income he is getting from these corner bases, and then keep the pressure on the corner bases so he doesn't really get this income either, right? Yeah, I mean, Ryung has played this incredibly well. Very patiently, consistently. Top left hatch dies again. 9 hatcheries. We're almost at the magical number of 10, Ryung. I mean, with cancels, we're there, undoubtedly. But yeah, this ghost stuff, incredibly cost efficient. It's not ghost mech, which I think Mara would have been into by now. But Ryung still making the Marines, still leaning on the Marauders. And then, yeah, high ground siege tank position, 10th hatch kill. I mean, doesn't even include the cancels now. Good job, Ryung. Like, really, really patient. Not overextending, right? Just trying to make good trades in every trade that he's involved in. You make use of everything. Nukes, Liberators, Marauders, Marines, Ghosts, Siege Tanks. Especially the ghosts, as these ultras don't even get a single swipe off before they're dead. Yeah, nope. It's not enough. It's not enough. The laser's down to 54 supply, 81 minerals. He's done. GG! Ryung gets the win in 31 minutes and 30 seconds. Awesome. Truly awesome showing there from Ryung. I am impressed. Utterly impressed. This is just how you do it, folks. This is how you play a TVZ in the current meta, right? You just take a little bit less than half of the map. You wait for the Zerg player to crash upon you with Ultras and Ravagers and Banelings and Infestors and Vipers and stuff. And then just let the defensive capabilities of Terran make you come out ahead after every single engagement. And after 30 minutes and 71,000 resources lost from Elazer, you got 50,000 losses for you. Amazing stuff. 10 hatcheries down, 82 drones died, 48 SCVs. But to be fair, 2 planetaries, 4 command centers, and an orbital were killed as well as 30 ghosts, 13 infestors, 6 vipers, and 28 ultralisks. 28 ultralisks, man. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Like a ridiculous showing there from Ryung. The Ultras are not the answer, but, you know, I can't hate on a guy for trying in 2025. Maybe one day they'll be good again. Not that Zerg needs the help, although maybe they do. If we keep getting TVZ wins like this, huh? Anyway, amazing game. Good job by Elazer. Felt like Maru. It really did. Felt like a Maru TVZ. Just let the Zerg player wear himself out and then win. Feels simple. It's not. It's really tough. I mean, the APM was 541 for Elazer and 391 on average for Ryung today. So, awesome. Awesome. All right, so that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw on YouTube today, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I already said that already, but check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Patreon. Where am I? X. Also Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping StarCraft alive in 2025. And you take care of yourself.